imposible hablar del boxeo profesional en Inglaterra sin mencionar el nombre de Frank Warren, un promotor que a través de los años ha tenido sus grandes momentos, ha tenido sus problemas y sin embargo sigue vigente. Frank Warren, well, we were saying that it's impossible to talk about professional boxing in England without mentioning your name, with your ups and downs through the years. Obviously, you're still up.
I'm trying to be up. Yeah, we're doing good. We've had it was a tough recession in the world up until this year. For 3 years we had a tough time because we launched our own TV channel, Box Nation. So not only do we promote, we also run our own channel. So we put our own shows out and other promoters. We do Bob Arum's fights, Golden Boys fights in the UK, and many, many others.
Now, as a promoter, and through 24 years of space, we broadcast many of your fights live from England. We remember Barrera, we remember Prince Hamed, Calzaghe, we remember muy especially
Acelino Freitas.
Acelino Freitas, por supuesto. Remember, even we did that fight in I think it was Derby or a place like that, where the weight-in was done. In the same bar of the
in the brewery when we did Steve Collins against Chris Eubanks.
Yeah. Now, we remember too something that for many people was a surprise, not too much for us, but I think that you made a mistake. Albert Hall, Lloyd against Barrera. No. And I'm convinced up to this day that you in England thought that Barrera, that was a big name, was going to be a pushover that day.
No. I done a deal with Barrera and his manager at the time, Maldonado. No. Lloyd had the opportunity to fight. He was never going to win that fight, you know. And then we did the Barrera and Morales fight, won with Bob Arum and myself in Vegas, which was a great fight. After that fight.
Now, of all the fighters that you promote through so many years, which one you consider the top one that you have?
There were a few. Nassim Hamed should have been the best of all of them, but unfortunately, there was a certain stage in his career where he stopped training. He didn't live the life that a boxer should live. Didn't fight regularly enough, and he never achieved his full potential. But he was a very exciting fighter, great puncher, could box, and the crowd loved him. He was a big ticket seller. But Joe Calzaghe probably is the standout fighter out of all of them because he beat everybody. He was undefeated, and was a much better fighter than people give him credit for. For years I tried to make him against Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones at the time. They kept avoiding him, and eventually he fought Bernard Hopkins and beat Bernard Hopkins here in Vegas. And I thought he well beat him, and I remember Bernard, he got clipped. I think it was in about the 9th round, and he complained to the referee, and he was holding his. But he was on the way out then. Calzaghe was really getting to him, so he
happened with Roy Jones.
Yeah. And Roy Jones was shot. He was a gone fighter by then. But Calzaghe was a very, very good fighter. But we've had some good fighters at the UK.
And then you did fights, like I said, like the Albert Hall. The Albert Hall is a traditionally concert hall, spectacular. The Queen goes 1 or twice a year to see concert there, and then we have a fight. And then you will go to a soccer stadium.
Castles. We did one in Cardiff Castle, inside the castle with the Joe Calzaghe fought Byron Mitchell there.
Yeah.
Which is a great night. And then went out in the States on Showtime. We were doing a lot of stuff with Showtime at the time. So yeah, I've taken fights all over. We've done them in the most unusual locations.
Well, boxing in England seems to have a renaissance. El boxeo en Inglaterra parece tener un renacimiento. Which one of the new fighters that are coming up you think they are good?
There are some good fighters. I mean, obviously, I will talk about my fighters.
Well,
and
talk about
you know,
yours.
and I think we've got a big fight coming up between Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora, which is an eliminator to fight Klitschko. So we're looking forward to that one. We've got Billy Joe Saunders fighting Chris Eubanks Jr. on the same card. We've sold nearly 20,000 tickets already for that show, and it doesn't take place till the end of November. We've got young Paul Butler, who's he's fighting at super flyweight bantamweight. He won the IBF title, vacated. We want to fight for the WBO title now. We've got some excellent, real good young kids. Jack Cattrall. There's many of them, and they're all coming through. They're all on the cusp of fighting for world titles, and you're gonna hear a lot of them in the next few years.
Okay, thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
Frank Warren, promotor, hombre de televisión y además escribe una muy buena columna de boxeo semanalmente. Gracias, thank you.
Thank you very much.